Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Fox of JM2 Architecture.
And I'm Marissa of Marisa Orlich Interiors.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about the process that we've been going through lately, especially me. I've had a few conversations in the past week alone about
Hmm.
how do I navigate the construction and design process right now when construction prices and lead times are just so high. What is that
Hmm.
process like? I've had maybe two or three conversations with clients who are looking to do additions to their home saying, well, I don't really know if now's the right time because I have a contractor friend and they said, prices are crazy and lead times are crazy. You're not even going to get lumber to do in addition to your house, those types of kind of tough
Hmm.
conversations. So they say, well, I want to hire someone like JM2 Architecture to do a design for my house, but how do I even know if I want to go through that process right now? And it's tough because, when we provide plans to them, it's that, a contractor needs our plans to be able to price a job.
Hmm.
And if they don't know how much it's going to cost, how do they know that they want to go through with the project? How do
Right.
they know they want to hire us to produce those plans? So it's almost a chicken and the egg situation. So what I say to them is, well, let's provide for you design plans. And I want to just mention what the difference between the design plans and the construction plans would be. And for any project, a set of construction plans that's used to construct, no matter what the project ultimately will be, always starts with the design. It starts with
Hmm.
that first process. And we have to get that design on paper somewhat, whether it's in plan or elevations or maybe in rendering form, to say, for the client to realize or at least understand what the designs is going to be for us to proceed with the construction plans. So that's always the first
Right.
step, is the
Hmm.
designing and the design plans. So we say, well, in this case, let's prepare for you a set of design plans. Let's not go through with construction plans, which could be 10, 20, 30 sheets of drawings. Let's
Hmm.
not go through with getting a permit. The last thing you want to do is get a permit and then the contractor say it's going to cost $2 million, and they say, well, my budget's $400,000. I can't do this. Well, when you have a
Hmm.
permit in hand, you're in some trouble there. So let's do the design plans. Let's, which could be a fraction of the cost, really, maybe 25% of the overall
Right.
cost for an architect to do a set of plans like that. So
Hmm.
let's start with that. Let's get everything on paper, get the design finished, and then let's get a price. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be
Right.
every, nail and nut and bolt in the price, but it's going to give them an idea. Is
A
it $2 million
starting point.
dollars? It's a great starting point. So that's how we've really been navigating this process right now. Let's not jump straight into the deep end. Let's kind of take it easy and really start with the design set.
No, and I think that is a great idea at this time because the cost of goods is changing on a daily basis, the cost of materials. And rather than have to do work backwards and reprice everything over and over, you can say, if you were to move forward now at this current time, in a few weeks from now, if your permits have gone through,
Mhm.
the materials would be X amount of dollars. But as to say, we're all hoping that the cost of goods and everything is going to go down in the future, in the near future, in the next year, and we can start these jobs again. But I think having the ability to give a client, give a homeowner a set of drawings and say, this is the conversation we've had, this is how I've interpreted how you want to do the job, and they can really, they can have an input, and they can also, make a little bit of more changes in a way in that,
Mhm.
in those designs, rather than
Exactly.
get so heavily when you do the construction drawings, and there's so much more work that goes into the renderings. This is just a great, like, baseline of how to
Mhm.
start the project. And it is a reality that we're all facing right now
Yeah.
because we are planning things in the near future, and we hope they come to fruition, but with the ever-changing prices of things, we don't know. So it's a
Exactly.
great service that JM2 Architecture is offering, and I think a really great idea if you're thinking about staying in your home, if you're thinking about this is your forever home, or you have a great lot here on the island and you don't want to move or downsize or upsize, or the way you want to stay there is by expanding your space. And
Mhm.
you want to figure that out in a way by doing some drawings. And like, this is a fantastic way of doing that.
Exactly. And it's a perfect way too to at least allow them to prepare a little bit better for that future. It's
Hmm.
giving them a little bit of a buffer, a little bit of a cushion. You're not jumping right into let's do this building right away.
Exactly.
It's like maybe we'll
Right.
budget, maybe we'll save up a little more. So it
Right.
offers a little bit more of an opportunity for that with the homeowner. And no matter what the project, the process is really the same. So we'll do this
Yes.
nonetheless, but just
Sure.
now it's ever so more critical to think that way and to
Right.
say, if there's no rush, especially if there's no rush, let's wait it out and let's take our time with it, make sure we're making the right decision.
Right. And this is might be something where in a year from now, there might be a life change or something, or when you go to do the project and your new homeowners, and now there's a baby on the way, or there's a major life change, or now you want to make it a mother-daughter suite. Like, this is a great time to be thinking about that
Hmm.
in this time where we're all more so planning for future renovations. So it's a
Definitely.
great offering. And if you need any renderings done, or if you're thinking about a renovation or thinking about going up or sideways in your home, I think JM2 Architecture can really help out with that.
Both of us.
Yes, yes.
And comment below if
But
you have any suggestions, ideas, comments. We'd love to hear from you.
yes, and if you're planning a renovation and you are feeling the same way, you're a little strapped with the idea of materials changing every day, and this is something that you're taking into consideration, we'd love to hear how you are navigating the waters of this. So thank you, Tyler. And I'm
Definitely.
Marissa of Marissa Orlich Interiors.
And I'm Tyler Fox of JM2. Thanks.
Thank you.